Hey yo, welcome back to Marathon on my new PlayStation 5. It got an update, a small one, but like the small ones kind of like normally with a lot of these games, I kind of expect the small ones to not add much content, but hey, this actually adds a couple features. Can you believe it? So there's this thing called Carry, which is now the Cyber Acme Runner Reinforcement Initiative, and I read online just on their blog post before pulling this up because it was updating. So I was like, what is this? It's the Cyber Acme commendations as well. It's like runner reinforcement. It's something to encourage people to play nicer together a little bit. Because I've heard like maybe one in every six people could be friendly, even though I haven't experienced that myself. Because I haven't played too much anyways, especially not in teams and stuff. But I think this encourages like you get more points if you help other people finish contracts or something. I don't actually know how it functions, but that's the pitch. There's also a new stay together mode, so that if you do a crew filled session, you can stay with your crew after. Do like a group up. That's great. It's a good thing to have. Cyber Acme commendations, assisting crewmates with contracts or completing objectives solo. I play solo, so I guess I get a new reward every time I do something. I don't know. Carry armory, exchange commendations for special offers. Okay, so I get it. You can if you play nice, then maybe you can get a currency that allows you to get certain things, but hopefully they're not necessary. Maybe some of them are cosmetic, who knows? New implant perks, weapon chips, new implants and weapon mods, I don't know what they are. Pace Setter Codex challenges, complete collaborative Codex challenges. That's cool. New Pace Setter title. I want a title. Be cool. Yeah, ranked mode is now available. Oh shoot. I don't think that's new, but carry is active. Okay. There's also these three things. Look at that mailbox. I like a little mailbox in a game. I'm a big mailbox fan. Here it is. This is the update. Um, this is another big one I saw. Updated the perimeter beginner map to now be solo only. It remains available until seasonal level 12. So I'm level 5, and I lost the beginner map a while ago. Um, so I guess I can play that one again, and it's solos only, which is interesting. So that's really interesting because they didn't add solo until after a while. I've been looking into the game a lot because I'm like, whoa, this game's fun. And then you look on Reddit. Do not freaking look at the Reddit for this game. It is so ridiculous. There's so many people in it, and constantly they're all just talking, for the most part, about how the game is flawed, or how it's about to die, or how it only has 20,000 players. and that and like literally it's just people talking and whining. No one's actually like just sitting down and enjoying the game, bro. They're all just like these old like neck beard. I can't believe it. You know what I mean? Like I forgot communities like this existed. Terrible Reddit. For the most part, there are a couple silver linings, but for the most part, wow. Anyways, I was on there and people say like, they should have focused more on the solos because it's all trios and they didn't add solos until last minute. So the fact that they're making it, so the beginner map, which you have to play at first, is solos only, is very interesting. It means that if you bought this game with your friends, then presumably right off the bat you could not play together, right? Added 5 new contracts for the perimeter beginner map. Oh wow, 5 is plentiful actually. Weren't there only like 2 before? Rewards pass. I can access it now from a different menu, and also 4 new runner shell styles, a new shotgun style, and a profile emblem. Okay, a couple extra cosmetics. I know they want to increase the rewards pass. One thing that is funny is that the people who do love this game on the subreddit are constantly saying like, I wish they added more cool things for me to buy. Right now, all the cosmetics kind of suck. I want to spend money on the game, but I can't. So that's funny. That could help them recuperate and stay alive with a lower player count if they're just better with that, I guess. Um, yeah. What else do they do? Progression, increased reputation earning for all players and for solo players. Okay. The armory, that was the stuff from earlier. Codex. Disciples of Arachne earnable shell styles are now available. Okay. Combat. Slightly improved audio clarity. Players are now more resistant to fall damage while down. Fixed an issue. Not gonna read that. Weapons. Added 11 new deluxe blue rarity unique weapons. 11 new unique weapons that you're not even gonna tell me? Balanced and made adjustments. Added 3 new families of weapon chips. Removed all deluxe rarity thermal optics across all weapon archetypes from the loot tables so they can no longer drop. Removed all blue thermal optics so they can no longer drop. Okay. So blue thermals you have to buy or make or whatever. Equipment added depleted self-revive kits that spawn during... Oh. No way, that's so cool. Self-revive kits during solo play only. The amount... Yeah, because every time I die in solo, I'm like, okay, holding triangle to get out of here. Self-revive kits. Huh. That's pretty good. That's pretty exciting. I like that. Added a mercy kit, which allows you to revive downed enemy runners. Eliminated enemy runners cannot be revived with a mercy kit. All rooks now spawn with a mercy kit by default. Whoa. Really? So rooks have the forced option, the forced availability to be able to revive people. Interesting. Claymore has improved enemy detection near ledges. Self-revive increased rarity from deluxe to superior. So self-revive is now rarer, but the depleted self-revive kits for solo are more common because they exist now. Okay. Added 5 new implant perks that can drop across various activities. I don't know what that means. Runner shells. What does it do? Runner shells made adjustments to these runners. I'm not going to look online for the full list of changes. Ooh, a weapon sticker. Your love for Fellini hasn't gone unnoticed. Who the frick is Fellini? Okay, thank you. It's good that they do things like this. It creates a better... yeah, like, I love the mailbox. You know, little notes from the devs and stuff. Come on. Especially with something that is so community-based. I do think, and I've never played Helldivers 2, but I know, if you were online in the gaming community and you, like, knew about this game, you knew that, like, there were big stories happening. You know? It had, like, a big narrative where, like, a lot of people were playing. And I think the direction that we've gone since Fortnite, I know, but Fortnite has these big community events where things are happening in the world around you. And it feels very exciting and new. And still to this day, their events are still killer and so unique, and high production and epic. They feel epic. I know Destiny 2 did that a little bit. Marathon needs to lock in, and I guess pull some notes from Helldivers 2, which again I can't say exactly, but that's I think something that they should really put their focus into, and not into making this game like Valorant or Apex or CSGO. I think the competitive angle is there for the people who want it, but I don't think it should be the focus. I don't think it's the main selling point for this game. That's my opinion. You know, I could be wrong, and I'm only saying all this on video now because if this game does, heaven forbid, it's just a game. If this game does get shut down, I think it'll be a while. I think the rumored number is that they spent $200 to $250 million on this game. That was the budget. It obviously went through development troubles. It's one of those. This is the first Sony game from Bungie. Point is, all of that, especially after the environment of Concord and Highguard. There's a lot of reputation at risk here. If this game cancels right now, who's gonna buy the next Bungie game? You know what I mean? Even something like Destiny 3 could struggle a little. The reputation really matters, especially with something that's like such a cool story and everything. Anyways, so I'm only yapping about this because it's good for posterity. You know, when I was playing X Defiant, I loved that game. I didn't think it would ever shut down. At least not within like less than a year or two or whatever. It shut down so quick. Um, and I would have loved to have seen a video where I was talking about the potential of it shutting down. If this game shuts down, I'll be very sad. I'm enjoying it. And I'm a casual player. I'm like just a total loser. I suck. Um, oh my gosh. It's cool that they're doing little updates like this. Like, that's nice. It changes things up. It's pretty fresh a little bit. The self revive, especially something like that, and then little features like this. I think if they do this, I mean, what we're on 1.0.6, so they've already done it 6 times. If they do this twice a month, I mean, the game's been out 1 month and they've made 6. No, it is the first month, so who knows? They could have just been sitting on some of this, but if they do an update like this 2 or 3 times a month, that would be really good. Not to set expectations that high, but I would like that. Um, and then if how long is a season for them? Let's see, it's going from May until June. May, oh my gosh, March until June, about 3 or 4 months. Just pretty long to wait for a struggling game. And the context of this game needs new content ASAP. 4 months. 4 months is fair for most games. I just wish that they had something in the barrel early on. I don't want this game to die. I'm coming at this from a place of cope, from this is sick, and it is. This is a good update. Anyways, let's read this. Located in the Cyber Acme Armory, exchange SIAC commendations for carry special offers and reputation packs. You may earn commendations by assisting crewmates with completing contract objectives. Solos may earn commendations from completing their own contract objectives instead. I'm going to be doing that. Rooks may also earn commendations from successful exfils. Sharing exfils as either rook or solo with other runners will grant a bonus amount. Wow, cool. Okay. Yeah, people keep saying they need to lean into pivoting this game to casual. And yeah, at least to start. Again, you can have competitive mode. I feel like competitive modes, you know what I mean? Like, look at a game like Overwatch. Overwatch is a game for casual players. It also has a vibrant competitive scene, and they both work together really well. Um, yeah. Anyways, I'm ranting and mumbling. Enough politics, quote unquote. So, this needs 5 commendations. See, as a casual player, I know nothing about the weapons. I honestly don't care too much about the weapons. I don't. Self-revive. Whoa. 15? Okay. Anyways, um, let's go die. Let's go die a little bit more, because that's what I'm all about. Did I get a new background? I think just the one I haven't clicked. Anyways, what is happening here? Oh, right. Hey, shoot, one thing. Is the freaking perimeter beginning new contracts and stuff. Okay. Hold on, I actually don't.
I have a lead on some new contracts for you, Runner. Traxxas Off-World Industries is recruiting.
Ooh, Traxxas.
Traxxas is a major financial
I'm gonna
player
fractal
here
my
and
Pepsi.
in
How much
Seoul.
time do I have?
While they have legal salvage rights for Tau
I have
Ceti,
like an hour.
they also have a long
So
history of
Pepsi's okay.
conflict with the UESC. Partnering with
Just took
runners
a
would allow them to
shower,
avoid
shave.
corporate liability when sidestepping
Oh,
UESC
hold up.
regulations.
Partnering with the runners.
Aiding their efforts, legal or otherwise, will be very lucrative. I've identified some ways to catch their attention.
Sorry. Okay. So, in Dire Marsh, hack a UESC terminal, defeat the responding commander, and take their shipping manifest. What the frick? In a single run. That one's gonna be a mission for sure. Knowing me, oh man. No, not again, bro. This happens literally every time, bro. This happens like half of the time. This guy.
Who owns your mind, runner? UESC, SIAC.
I already did this. What?
So,
I already did this. Did I not? This is the 15 guys in the mirror in the 20 windows.
That was a MIDA agent under the pseudonym.
I've already done
Bantry
this.
sent mission instructions along with his message.
Okay. And look, it saved my progress. Phew. Okay. That's fine. I don't mind seeing that again. This is new to me, though. Also, they said that they renew contracts for Perimeter Beginner. Here. This is one. Perimeter Beginner. Okay. Defeat hostiles and loot unopened containers. Access ends. Should we do it, like, while I still have access to it? Why not? Let's also look at these guys. Ooh, new priority countries. New caloric. I think I've already seen this. Haven't I?
What became of those brave souls who called?
Yes, I have seen this. Agriculture was the principal activity of the new Cascadia colony. Please recover as much agricultural intel as possible. Oh, is that a new map for me? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Read only. Ooh. Cool. I'm excited. Like, okay, so I'm just going to the beginner perimeter right now. I just do some nonsense. Right? So now I have access to it again. Ah, I do. Sick. Okay. Why not? True fill disabled. Right, solos only now. Wait, really? Yeah. That's so interesting. Okay, I'm gonna turn on, because normally when I'm playing this game, my roommate's in here, and I feel dumb talking, so I don't. I'm gonna turn on proximity chat. It won't let me open the settings while loading. Cool. I'm gonna turn on proximity chat. Okay, I hope. Let's see the player count. Let's see how long it loads. What are people saying? New experimental queue. Right, they're gonna do some experimental queues, which I'm looking forward to. Okay. Well, I didn't get to see, but we got in the game. Okay, so proximity chat is on, but I don't think I think I have like push to talk. It's not.
Runner, welcome to Perimeter.
Yes.
You are not alone.
Yes. The first time I opened this game, it said you are not alone. And I was like, that's so freaking cool. And I didn't know if there were other players or not. I love that feeling. This is a good game to come and play. Okay, social. Voice chat on, proximity on, push to talk. We're just gonna do open mic. Which is honestly a terrible idea. Background noise suppression? Yeah, why not? Okay, so I'm gonna try and make friends. I'm open mic. You can hear me now. You can hear me now. See, that's such a weird feeling. Hello? Hello? My name's Peter Parker. Already filling up my contracts. Look at that. Easy peasy. Does that count? Hello? It's me, Peter. And that creaking always sounds like gunfire. Cool. Alright. I do also have to defeat 5 hostiles. Are these birds hostile? Oh, nope. And they are not. Wait. I have a question. You unopened containers. Does this count?
I'm with you.
Look at this. It's an unopened container. It counts! Yo, I'm cracked. I'm so smart. I'm so funny and attractive. And loving. Ah, frick you. Hey, we're friends. We're buddies. We're chill. We're friends. I'm your friend, buddy. Oh, weird. Wow, I'm gonna die. That's crazy. Let me just do this for a second.
Stealth engaged.
Oh no, I didn't realize that healing. Turn your is off. Anyways, just hang out. Wait, it says my microphone's off. What the frick? Bottom left. Hold on. Proximity chat on. Settings. Sound. Voice chat. Reset. Proximity on. On. Push to toggle. I'll just do that. This open mic. How do we toggle it? Controller. Push to talk. Up L2? Right? Hello? 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 Can anyone hear me? Like it says, like it's a speaker, but there's an X next to it. What the frick? Hello? Settings on this. Do I need to hold it? Am I stupid? I could be dead by now. Okay. Push to talk is toggle.
20 minutes remain.
Controller. Push to talk. Up. Up and Alton. Hold. Okay. Canceling that. Okay, push to talk. Up and Alton. Hello?
Sure. Careful. Careful.
I didn't know I could do that.
No. Let's not fight. Relax. I'm no threat.
Okay. He says friendly. Hello. Hi, it's me, Peter. I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. No! No. I was gonna make best friend. This never happens, bro. It's literally never seen that. Oh, man. Is my Wi-Fi back? Dang. That's crazy. I was enjoying myself, too. Alright, let's look at the Marathon subreddit. This is my side, right? Anyways. Dude, did they shut down the Kidding. Okay. I'm surprised they haven't sent out a tweet telling everyone how many words it has, like that means anything. That was one of their favorite things to do when patches happened in Destiny. They're leading with this as their best news, and it looks like mostly little nerfs and buffs that probably won't move the needle a lot. Yeah. I'm gonna have to reset and end the recording. The game is still good. After the haters, it's fun, and even just one season is good for $40. It'll be fun to down the last 12 people. That's depressing. Marathon. 500,000 people are in there. 100,000 posts. Like, this is a big deal. Here's just a clip of someone doing a 1v3. That's cool. Update. Free kit frenzy. Experimental queue. Okay. Thank you to all who participated in the duos experiments we've had over the past few weeks. We're currently working on making duos a real feature in Season 2 and are diligently working on delivering that to all of you who are eagerly awaiting its return. Like me. I want to play with my friend Jason. The experimental queue is a time-limited queue that allows us to preview features in development with you, often with a less than complete feature set. The next experiment. What happens when you bring a knife to a knife fight? For our next experiment, starting Wednesday, tomorrow, at 10 a.m., which for me is 11, we'll be enabling the Dire Marsh sponsored queue. This is a new experimental queue that is focused on learning a bit more about our early gear ecosystem. In this queue, all players will enter with a free sponsored kit and be challenged to use what they find on Dire Marsh to upgrade themselves and get out. So everyone has to use a free kit? I already do that. You can only enter if you have a free kit. You can enter as a pre-made duo, trio, or crew fill trio. The queue will only be for Dire Marsh. We'll be observing how the game plays out with low fixed set gear conditions and caps, how the 0 to hero play works in low starting set gear conditions and caps. Huh. We already have that queue. It's called normal fill. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Anyways, I guess I have to close it and relaunch because I don't know about my Wi-Fi. Yippee. Yay, marathon.